Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have to pause for a moment. Spirit's giving me a standing ovation, so take a minute.
Turn around, humanity's behind you.
Well, I'm a man of few words. It was fun. Thank you and blessings. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank, getting emotional here, Reverend David and Reverend Angie for their caring dedication in the seminary teachings. They did a good job. Thank you. Okay. In the seminary, I was able to study the metaphysical, what it is, such as the seen and the unseen, its forms of modalities, such as clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, and its aspects, such as the five sciences, cosmology, supernatural, epistemology, ontology, and the abstruse physical sciences. In my studies in seminary, I was able to discover a little more of myself, a little more of who I am. I was able to challenge myself, test my limits, and practice going beyond in the communication with Spirit. I am still learning, still testing myself, and will continue to do so in this world until I transition. Now, related to the comment of practice, communication with Spirit, and going beyond that Reverend David continues to advocate, I imagine a metaphysical boot camp where I am told to jump as high as I can and not to come down until Spirit tells me to. Thank you. All of what I have experienced metaphysically up until this point is my foundation from which to continue experiencing, expanding my knowledge and my awareness in the areas of these modalities and abstruse sciences. This graduation has several meanings to me because it reveals aspects of my life's journey. Yeah. The date of my graduation has special meaning because even though my father transitioned 32 years ago, today is his birthday. Numbers seem to have a particular repetition in my family. My brother and I have a repetition of the month and day. My parents have a repetition of the month and year. I was born 8/8. My brother was born 4/4. My father was born 11/11. My mother was born 2/22. And my father and mother share the same day of birth, 17, which is also today's date. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. My first remembrance of an awareness of Spirit was as a child around 8 years old, when Spirit saved my life. I can recall twice as a child and at least twice as an adult That spirit had saved my life. The last being June of 2018. When I was in high school, I had thoughts of attending the Catholic seminary. When I joined the military, I had the opportunity to serve as a chaplain assistant. I was asked to join the Jesuits when stationed in Sacramento, California. And again, the Carmelites when stationed in Italy. I was tempted with the Carmelites because I had met a Carmelite priest in Sacramento whom I liked very much. And also the same with the Carmelite priest I met in Italy. When I came back to San Diego, I got involved with the Catholic Church. When I visited my brother in 1979, he introduced me to a psychic. When I returned to San Diego from visiting him, I sought out the metaphysical community in San Diego and was surprised to find a spiritualist subculture there that I never knew existed. Prior to coming to Tucson, I had almost completed seminary in a spiritualist church, and after completing all the coursework, I only had several months of service to give before receiving my Reverend certificate. However, after taking care of my mother and with her passing, even though I had plans of staying in San Diego where I had it made, my life was set. I had no cares, no bills, nothing to worry about. But once she transitioned, I was lost and lost the desire to stay, and now find myself in Tucson. One of the constants in life I find interesting, even though it happens every second of our life and therefore goes unnoticed, is that each of us, no matter our age, no matter the places we have been, no matter the people with whom we have shared time and communication in our respective journeys, all of us have waited all of our life to be in this moment amongst ourselves here today. Now, I stand before you as an example of what one is able to do with their life, as each of us do with each other every day. Today is the first time I stand before you as a reverend. Today I thank each of you for the presence and sharing in this aspect of completion of my journey thus far. Blessings to each and every one of you. And lastly, I say amen, because whether we realize it or not, everything we think, say, and do is a prayer with spirit. We only need to reflect on the invocation of, quote, all-knowing which art within us, hallowed be I am, ... unquote. And the affirmation of the I am that I am, ... unquote. That we say every Sunday to know that this is true. Amen and thank you.
Thank you, Rev Michael.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well.
Let's let you know who you are.
get a free cup of coffee with that?
Sure.